Came out as straight. We've always known Woody's a little gay, but it's okay. He's like what's that gay scale? You probably have like a D- on that gay scale.
There's a gay scale?
Yeah, there is.
I want to see what's
there was some. Basically, it was a scale made by a guy who was really gay, and he's like, "It's not just me; it's everyone. We're all gay." And it's
that old
Lindsey Graham.
Yeah. No, Lindsey Graham is not gay.
I wonder how gay I could be. I've never done anything with a guy. So
then that answers itself pretty quick, doesn't it?
You know what? Blue belt jiu-jitsu.
That whole notion are on a spectrum, and there's like bi, and that is them trying to look normal. And it's the kind of thing you fall for when you're 17. You're like, oh, I guess there's like super gay and then bi, and there's gay and straight. And every gay you've ever met, you hear about their sex life, and you're like, oh my Lord, you had an eightsome? Like they're all total degenerates. There's no normal gays that are like, well, sometimes I have girlfriends, sometimes I have boyfriends. No. They're all like in a hot tub, and there ends up being more human fluid than actual water. Like and
that's dangerous.
That was mind blowing.
Gavin's dripping with so much envy. There's a wet spot right next to him. You wish you would. An eightsome? Come on, that sounds cool.
A jism hot tub?
Well, that doesn't sound appealing.
Are a pain in the ass. Threesomes are basically you're recording a video for your future spank bank, but when you're actually in the throes of a threesome, you're basically like a party planner with a clipboard. Like, okay, is everyone okay over here? You guys need drinks? How are you doing over here? It's not natural. It's cumbersome.
Yeah, someone's gonna get their feelings hurt.
Yeah.
You kissed her. You spent way too long eating her pussy. What about mine?
I've never had a threesome, but Kyle, have you?
Yeah.
Does Gavin's description line up with your experience?
As the man, your kind of job is kind of the guy with the clipboard, making sure everything is going smoothly. Because usually there's one girl who's 100%.
You do it with two girls.
Yeah. There's your mistake. You need to be one of the guys. And
dude, it's just me and two of my bros. Just
we always agree on when.
But if it was two guys and a girl, then she would be the one with the clipboard, making sure everyone's happy.
No.
Yeah.
Done that. I've spit roasted chicks, and that is just like, that's okay. But a lot of people say, don't you feel that's kind of gay that you fucked a chick with another dude? And I'm like, no. I go, even if we touch the background, I go, imagine two mobsters are digging a hole for a body, and as they're digging, their shovels clink. Like you wouldn't even notice. Like you've
got bigger things on your mind.
Exactly.
A major felony here. So like the clink there.
Hey, don't be clinking my shovel, Tom.
All jokes aside, Gavin's scoring better on the gay scale than I am. Assuming better's gayer, I'm not really sure.
That's just because he's got the guys from the birdcage behind him there.
And because he's touched dicks with somebody. That's really the
I mean,
this is subconsciously determining the fate of the conversation. Switch it to something more cop-like so we can get
so we can talk about cops. I wanted to know, so you're no jacking off ever? You're staunchly no fap?
Well, that's that's the Proud Boys way. And we got there as a dare and then realized, wow, this is fun. And it makes you sing in the shower and stuff. It improves your marriage, and it gets single men off the couch and out meeting chicks. But, you have falls from grace. And you just get back on the horse.
Hypothetically, how many falls per grace per week are we allowed?
36.
These are boundaries I
down
deal
to
with.
5 times a day.
Teenage Woody would have a problem with this, but adult Woody 36 is well within my.
Even if I did believe all that, though, like I always hear those health studies that say ejaculating like 30 times a month prevents prostate cancer, like a significant amount.
I've heard that too. I understand that, but I don't know. I think like the thing about not beating off is you want to ejaculate like once every 2 days. So you start like finding ways to, like, if I was beating off to porn, I don't think I would say to my wife, like, all right, it's been like 6 days. We gotta get something going.
Yeah.
I might like, I hear about married couples that will go months and months, like up to a year.
Yeah.
And that's because he's using porn. Porn ruins thousands. It's hard to determine, like, because it's, how do you measure this? But I've read studies that say like thousands of marriages a year. I think it's immeasurable. I think it's hundreds of thousands of marriages a year. I mean, we're at a 50% divorce rate right now.
Yeah.
And being able to get the water from a different tap is a big part of that. And you got to remember too, just like Call of Duty makes your brain think that you're like saving your friends and releases fake endorphins. When you beat off to a bunch of 10s, your brain is like, holy shit, this guy's Attila the Hun. Like he's getting laid 4 times a day. Keep going, dude. Yes. Yeah. What you're doing is good.
So that makes sense.
I always imagined like because especially as a kid, you're jerking off 2 or 3 times a day when you're 16 or something like that. I think I literally had that thought once. My balls think I am the chaddest Chad ever. They think that there's a different girl every 3 hours coming at me, just bending over in the jungle. Those balls have a high opinion of me, but nobody else.
Nobody else. No one else. So it seems like jacking off then isn't the core issue. It's porn.
Oh, right? I'm such a loser. Why do my balls think I'm a catch?
Right. Are you saying I've tricked my biology into becoming a loser who's okay with it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, porn and masturbation have become pretty inseparable. But I guess sitting on a chair and using your imagination, it's definitely not as bad.
That sounds terrible. No, that's.
I'd rather read a story though. I'd rather read a dirty story than
you're gonna have like
we finally have a chick on the podcast.
Oh my god, you never read a little erotica, Woody? A little dirty story.
You jerk off like a girl, Kyle.
Oh, I mean, I do like this. No, I jerk off like a man in the bathtub with the water flowing right on my penis. It trickles down. It's wonderful. I feel
he likes candles.
That feels gay as fuck. That's why I straddle the jet in the hot tub.
Yeah, I don't think porn is it's immoral in the sense that these people are meth heads and they've been molested by their family, and that's something you don't want to support. But
see, I like that too.
If a couple watches porn and it enhances their sex life, I think that's good.
Okay, so there's exceptions. You just don't want people distanced from reality, using it as basically a video game.
I think sex should enhance your relationship with your significant other. And with the Proud Boys, like the gay guys would say, so you don't think we should watch porn? And I'm like, no one really cares about you and your sex life. You're already completely out of control. There's no reining you in. Don't beat off so marriages would get better and like incels would go try to talk to chicks. You guys are drenched in jizz. Like, I don't know what to say to you. Go